Yeah, you can't put pressure on yourself. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back and ask yourself, what are you doing this for? You know, are you doing it? We don't start. I didn't start to draw because I thought I was gonna be rich one day or make a bunch of money. I just started drawing because there were things I wanted to. There were I saw a drawing that my mom did, and when I was a kid, and I was extremely highly impressed by it. I don't know what it looks like now because it was so long ago. But at that time, as like a 5-year-old boy, I saw that picture and I thought it was the most beautiful drawing I've ever seen. And that sparked in me, wanting to draw and learn how to draw. So it was never to be rich or be TikTok famous or make money on TikTok. Like that's just an added bonus. But the reason why I'm doing this is just so I can show people my skill level, and maybe they'll like it and maybe I can inspire people. I've been inspired by other artists. I still get inspired by other artists, even some of the people I met on TikTok recently. I'm like, man, I see some of y'all's work, and I'm like, I can't do that. And I'm never gonna try to do some of the stuff. It's like that's y'all's lane, that's y'all's thing, and I'm gonna leave it there. But it inspires me to just draw sometimes. Like, man, that's so good. I want to draw now. Like, but yeah, that's what tonight's about. It's about me just drawing for fun, trying to see if I can make something work. I don't care if it, I don't care if it messes up. I don't care if I fail at it. I really don't care. I'm not gonna don't let no social media pressure you guys. If you want to take a break, take a freaking break. I tried to do a drawing earlier. I was thinking about going live, and I just was thinking to myself like, what should I do? Like, what do people want to see? What should I upload? And blah blah blah. And I had to stop. I was like, no, that's not what we're doing, because that I could already hear that little voice in my head saying, "Oh, you're gonna have a artist block. You know you're not gonna be able to do it." That little voice in your head or whatever. So I said, you know what? I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down that route. So I made this random shape while I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But I just scribbled a shape, and then as I was drawing, I saw this huge smile right here. And so I was like, well, let me see if I can make that work into something. So that's why it's kind of looking like that right now. I brought the cheekbone up because if you bring the smile up exaggerated like that, then everything else has to change too, I guess, right? Like, so the cheekbone had to come up. And yeah, I normally, like, every time I do something like this, it's a different face. Like, I don't know how it's going to come out. Like, I don't know how goofy it's going to come out. I just want to make it work into something that I like looking at. And right now, this is a funny little guy, but I think I'm gonna like looking at it. Now the tricky part for me is gonna be how do I do his lips because they're curved this way, but his face is curved that way. So obviously, yeah, the lip's gonna have to be distorted. So I guess I'll try to find the center of the lip, the center of the mouth, right? Maybe something like that. And I don't want no big crazy lip today. Just want to do something small. Yeah, it's already starting to look silly. What the hell is that? Is that gonna... I'm sorry, this is making me laugh. Like, what the heck? That expression is killing me. Nah. The mouth would be probably something like that. I'm just trying to get the proper shape of the lips. I don't even know if this is gonna work still, but I feel like something's working. Like I'm starting to see the vision here. I don't know. I wonder if artists like or people that aren't artists, I wonder if they can see what's coming. Like artists, we're trained to like we train ourselves to like. Well, my imagination is wild regardless. So yeah, I'd see it, But I wonder if like somebody that's not an artist or somebody that doesn't consider themselves an artist, like if they'd be able to see this madness right here, like that face coming out. Ooh, this is gonna be a difficult chin to do. Let me see if I can make this work. So I'm gonna have to dip underneath the mouth here, underneath the lip. I don't want to change the shape of that mouth because I love that. I love that expression right there. This can come right here. I know this. But then, okay, yeah, I like that. So I'm just gonna go like that. Wow, what a funny little face. I'm just gonna darken this out. I don't do no teeth on something like this. I'm not even trying to get detailed like that either. I'm just trying to make something work, trying to make a face work, and I'm going to bed after this. Okay, I see you. I see something. Just want to thicken this lip a little bit more. You guys got to tell me if you like it or not. Just be like, that's ridiculous and ugly. Yeah, it is. It is ridiculous and ugly. I don't even want to tell me that. Ridiculous and ugly. But we're just having fun tonight. No pressure. If it don't work, it don't work. So what? Something like that, maybe. But if that's gonna be the chin and his mouth, I'm gonna have to come in right here, right? It's just getting more and more funny to me as I go. Uh, what is going on? Yeah, doing these doing these types of faces. Yeah, it's really hard to figure out what to do. Like trying to figure out how to do things, like how to make this work. I think this can come up to right here. Right. And this one just go up under the nose like that. In the bottom of the mouth, it's gonna have this part going into the chin. I have to remember that. It supports the chin right there. Shade that in. Alright, then let's shade this in a little bit. I seen this one tutorial where the artist he kind of just made his center line, and as he was going down, he was curving in and curving going out, like he knew where everything went. I can't do it like that, but I can kind of see this line right here, as you can see right here, and then there, boom, there. Make the center line for the nose, and then like that, and into the center. I'll do it dark just so you guys can see it. Yeah, it was just, his center line was like this, and then he curved it like that. You got to try to imagine it with all this stuff too. He just had this sphere, the side of the head, and then as he did his center line, he just right away just started going curving it like this, and I'm like, how the heck did he do that? But as you see me drawing, I didn't even intentionally do it, but I see this center line. It's just extreme, you know. Comes right down, all the way down. I'd like to see him draw that without a just the line without no guides or anything. It's so funny. If I can make this ridiculous face work, this would be the most ridiculous face I've ever made work before. Like I've never attempted something like this before. You guys gotta let me know if you think it's working or not, or if it worked, or if it's just dumb. I mean, I'm still gonna do it again. It doesn't matter if you tell me it's dumb or not. This because I'm not. I never. I don't think about what I'm gonna do. It's just I just let it happen. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next time. Who knows what's gonna pop out of my head. So far, I feel like I like it though. Oh, I also watched a tutorial on these how to like set the eyeball into the socket here. He said just draw the whole ball like that, and it's gonna encompass I think a lot of that socket. Like I remember when I was learning, I would always make the mistake of making the eyeball too small, but it really encompasses almost all of this, like this entire socket almost. So I can do it like that. This is gonna come up a little bit. I'm gonna try to match it on this side. Making sure that it's large enough to encompass most of that socket. Oh, I think that might be close to being right. Let me erase some of this. I remember for a long time I would also, another mistake I would make is I would do a perfect eye over here, and then I move over here, and I can never get this other eye right. Like it would always be off. So lately I've been getting them to match. I'll just bring this cheekbone out here. It looks. Whoa, that's weird what the lips did. At first, I had the skinny lip right here, and then I was just gonna blacken this out like the inside of the mouth. But now I'm starting to see the lip. If I just shade this down, it's like a perfect lip right here. Bring like that up there. Yeah, let's keep it. Keep that just like that. You know what? I gotta admit, I don't hate this. Oh, back to the eye. Okay, the tutorial I saw, it said to draw a line in the center, and don't hate me if I do it wrong. I'm just going off what I remember. So draw a line like the center of that sphere, and whether you want it, what direction you want it in. Do you want it this horizontal line facing down, or do you want the horizontal line to face upwards if it's looking up? This face is pretty much straightforward, so I'm just gonna draw kind of curves around a little bit. So I'm gonna curve around here. I think it's gonna be something like that. Would you be looking down from there? Yeah, that's facing down. I don't want that like that. Okay. So if I don't want it facing down, I just need to make it go across like this. And do the same thing over here. Okay, can you guys see where this is going? Yeah, looks like this eye is bigger than this one. But I know that the space in between here looks right, and the space from the eyeball to out here looks right, so this is just too big. So what I need to do is shrink it a little bit. I like the distance from here to here. It's gonna be one eyeball length in between each other. So I think we're close on this side, so I just need to make this side a little bit smaller. do another measurement. Not far off. I think that's better. It's always harder to draw from memory too. Like I don't have a reference, so I'm trying to figure this out as I go along. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. So once you have your sphere inside the socket of this eyeball here, then we have our lines showing the direction that we're looking in. And he said to just draw a little circle like that, right in the middle. And then draw one on this side. It's gonna look crazy. Oh my god. Okay, and then he said that once you have this part, I guess the pupil, right? I guess that's what he's called, the pupil. Or maybe the iris. I don't know, whatever. It was just like that circle. And then he said you're gonna chop off just the very tip of that eye. I'm gonna try that right now. Just the very tip. And then I gotta try, and then there's a, oh no, he said this is the center of the eye right here, and then there's a joint right here. You can imagine that joint on the other side, and then there's a joint on this side. So this is where the lid will open up, you know, from that joint right there. So then we gotta, let's do the other side. Joint right here, joint right here on this side. But then he said, so you chop off the top of that iris right there. And then we have to just bring it up to that joint right there. So I'm gonna just see how I can do this. I don't know how you make it like not look sleepy though, you know. But it'll be something like that, and then the lower part of the eye just come down like this. Oh, see, I almost messed up because I didn't come up to this joint right here. And you have to find that joint and then come off that joint. That's the only way the eyelid is closed. It's gotta be connected. It's not terrible. I just don't know how this thing's gonna look at the end of all this. It's like, ugh, it's already gives me the creeps. Oh yeah, this eye socket I think can come down too, right? Doesn't have to be so square. And then this eye will come up like this. Okay, so I'm not terribly happy with this, but I'm gonna move on to the next eye anyway because I want to see if I can just get it to work. Get rid of some of these lines so I can see what I'm doing. So how would that go? Would it come up here? I know the eye's gonna. I gotta get rid of this line. It's throwing me off. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is just gonna get it to where I like it, and then darken everything. I'm just trying to find out where that little fold for the eye is gonna go at. I think it's like something like that. So, yeah, I've already spent more time on this than I wanted to initially. It's alright. Just having a little fun. And then I wonder if I make this just bigger, will it look better? Okay, yeah, that's gonna look better. So yeah, you draw your iris right there in the center, and then your little pupil right here. Okay, so this one, we got the joint right here. I'm just gonna come up like that. And then this one right here. Remember, guys, you're not drawing or doing art for nobody else. You're doing it for yourself. Okay, I like that. Wait, so oh, it's making me laugh. It started off a long oval head anyway, a stretched long head. Shit. This damn charcoal, man. Charcoal done messed up my eraser. Charcoal all on my eraser now. That is one ugly face right there. So how can I make that look? Well, the eye is off, so I think the eye can just come like this. I think it'll be like this. I'm just trying to get the right shape of the eye right now. Oh, there we go. I think it's gonna be like that. Okay, yeah, this one looks way better than the other one, so I gotta fix the other one. And that's good, he doesn't look too sleepy. Alright, so we had the top of the eye right, and then I think what I got wrong was I went down too long, too far. So just gotta go like this. Find that joint again, go up under there a little bit, and then come around. Now to not mess this up, I have to remember the joint's right here. So I can't just come straight down like that. I have to come around like that. I don't know, can I just come down right there? That's not bad. Just gonna try and define this a little better. What kind of hair should I do on this thing? I'm not even gonna call it a person, it's just a thing. I don't even know what this is. I think the eye would look nice if I just brought it down to about right here. I just did that because I like putting that little part in the eye right there. Now, what do I do? I want to hide more of this side right here. I just come like this. I feel like I want to erase that back of that eye. Oh my god, I hope this video better not be no dang hour. This was not my intention. That can't work like that. Is that a little fatty part of the eye? Is that gonna work? So I'm gonna try and fix this eye now. And I like it because even though it looks goofy, it still looks like it. Still looks like something. Like it still looks like it works. Like as far as proportions. I think after this I'll be good with. I think I'll be done. 'Cause, yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing a whole lot tonight. I haven't found the other side of the head yet. Put that right there. I like that. Kind of did a thing for me. I think that's what I want to start doing. I want to like start just drawing random shapes, seeing if I can make it work, and then let you guys decide. Like, should we render it further or should we just throw it away? And then if we do something that we like and we say, you know what, I want to see what it looks like fully rendered, then we can do that to the best of my ability. Wow, this is proving to be a very difficult shape for me to figure out where the shading goes. I'm about to upload it though. I'm so curious to know what people are gonna think about this. People are gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" But I can tell just by having fun tonight with it, no pressure, that it actually came out better than I would have done if I would have allowed TikTok to pressure me into, you gotta put something out, something engaging that people are gonna like, and you gotta post every day. You gotta stay you gotta stay relevant, this and that. Like, man, screw all that. Yeah, don't let them pressure you, man. They'll mess you up. There's just something about a good nose I like. See, when you have fun with it, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta go post something. Like, I gotta. They said I gotta post something every day. Like, you know. Like, it's a silly little drawing, and I love it. I think I have enough to where I'm gonna let y'all see it, and we're gonna decide together if we should render it more, shadow, like shading, or if we should just let it go. Add hair to it. But I would say that for a random, starting off with just some random shape, I have to say, I think I'm pretty happy with it. And it's something that we can render out if we want to and make it look like a character or something. I'm probably gonna mess up this part because I don't really know how to do this part on this side. I guess I can just go like this. This looks so freaking silly. Damn it. Stupid mechanical pencil. Oh, they had to go like this. And then like that. Guess the ear would have to come up a lot more. I think I like it. It's so weird. See, that's the thing. It's weird, but it works. Mr. Clean. I hope you guys can see enough of it. I hope it's dark enough. I just don't want to go too dark because if we're gonna end up rendering it further, I don't want to have to erase a bunch of dark lines. Wait, so this would have to come what? Right here? Okay, there's two things I need to do. I just gotta get the fatty part for this eye on this side, which I think I just got it. Fix this eyebrow real quick. And then I want to put the fatty part from this side. So I think it come like this. But like, what's he saying? Like, man, get out of here. Man. Okay, so you can either come up. Oh yeah, that's what we need to do. Come up here. Come in like that. I think that's somewhat right. I don't know how else to do those folds yet. I'm not good at really drawing eyes like that yet. I'm like I'm like right there though. Needed to look at a couple more tutorials about how to do the fatty parts of the eyes. I should have it. All right. Oh, let's see. One more thing. Okay, so if the lip goes right there, then should this come like this? And bend around the lip? I feel like that would be better. And I think it looks better. Yeah, that is right. Okay, so I do not want to ruin the shape of that lip. I'm just gonna go right in here. You know what? Let's forget that center line. It always ends up looking like a butt crack. just come out. Trying to figure out how to do that chin. That's a big old chin too. I should. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clip the parts, the earlier parts. Okay. Let's see if I wanted to draw on those things I like to draw to find the lip. Will that work? Kind of works. But then when I do that, see, it shows me that my lip probably can come out like this. Yeah, I don't want to do too much though. No, that's actually better. Okay, so I use these little cheats. Like we had that center part right here already established, and then I draw these little parts that come out of your nose right here. They help define. They help define where the lips go. For me, anyway. Then we can erase them. Yeah, shape them out. Lesson for tonight: do not fall victim. Do not fall victim to pressure. All right, guys. Let me know what you let me know what you think. Like and comment.